Good morning and welcome to Woohoo Wednesday. I'm so sorry I wasn't here on Monday, but life hit me a little curveball, but all is sorted now. Let's just say my partner ended up with a dislocated, sounds like I've had a fight actually. My partner ended up with a dislocated shoulder. There was a moment I had to do a little bit of CPR. My world got a little bit hectic over the weekend, but just to put you in the picture again, his arm is in the back place. He is perfectly fine. And just me got left in a little bit of shock from it actually. So I won't go any more into that, but I'm back. But I just got a bit of wasn't really a curveball. It was like a full-on face plant with something happening in my world. So Monday, I did exactly what I'd advise other people to do. I just stepped down a little bit and I came out my membership. I came out of coming on live here, but I'm back. I came back last night. I did my Q&A in my membership and I'm back today, full on form. And keeping my mindset as positive as I can. Things could be worse. And I always think that's a good way to look at life. So today I am going to be talking about whether you feel like, and you can be a square peg in a round hole. I prefer to think of myself as a round peg trying to fit into a square hole. Any of you feel like that? And while I'm doing that, I am going to come on and talk to you all that are saying good morning. And of course, it's Woohoo Wednesday today. So you know what that means? That means I need to have lots of woohoos across my screen because we don't believe it's a hump day. Not in my world, not in anybody's world. It's a new day, it's a new start. It's a great time of the week to get going again and get back on your business and be doing what you want to do. So it doesn't have to be business actually, it could be life, could be anything. So give me a woohoo in the comments. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to come and say hello to all of you this morning. But we're going to be talking about square pegs, round holes, or round holes and square pegs, whichever you would like to be. In fact, maybe you can tell me in the comments, do you feel like you're a square peg in a round hole or a round? Tell me what size of peg you are. Are you a square peg? Are you a round peg? I'm definitely a round peg. I don't know why I think I am, but I think it's maybe because of my curves that I have maybe. Morning, Karen. Morning, Dawn. Morning, Becca. Thank you. Yeah, I feel better. I had a little bit of a grey moment and shock, and probably the way I've got my hair, because some of us, I don't know, we're all going through the root thing. Not that grey though, so I'm quite happy about that. Woohoo from Karen. Morning, Andre. Give me some woohoos. Come on, you lot. Not enough woohoos yet. Maybe I just say I'm going to sit here till I get more woohoos. I'm on strike this morning. I'm in a cheeky mood this morning. I feel a weight has been lifted and I'm back in the game. And there are loads. I nearly said hundreds. That would have been an exaggeration. There's loads of you on this live this morning. So come on, give me a woohoo. Give me a shout out. I've had the shittiest, probably, if I'm honest, one of the shittiest time of my life on Saturday evening and Saturday afternoon. But I'm back. I've recovered. Everybody's recovered. And if you ever need me, I can do CPR and I've proved it. Anyway, there we go. Morning, Dawn. Morning, Claire. I can see Claire. Oh, I love a capital woohoo. Who's given me that? Thank you, Jennifer. I like that. Kirsty's given me a long woohoo. I love the variations of the Woohoo Wednesday. So let's have a think about whether you feel like, do you ever feel like you're a round peg trying to get in a square hole, or a square peg trying to get in a round hole? And what I mean by that, and you can put in the comments which one you feel like, or if you might feel like you're a square peg and you're going to get in a square hole and you feel great. The reason I'm talking about it is because I think as a business owner, especially when you own your own business and you're an entrepreneur and you may be doing things that other people around you aren't doing because they may be employed or furloughed or whatever it may be, people look at you differently and it can be quite hard to feel you should be, and in my case, be more square, but actually you're quite round, and trying to conform and fit into other people's way of life and way of being and way of working just doesn't work for me. And I can say that in a lot of things. It happens in some marketing methods. I'm like, there ain't no way I can do that. Karen's on. Karen knows I was doing a positioning statement. And that's where this came up in my head, that I was trying to put who I work with and what I was doing. And I went through, I'm being coached at the moment, and I went through some points with how I was to set this up. And I made this positioning statement, but it wasn't me because it didn't come from here. And I was like, whoa, I think that's just shown up that I am very much a round peg trying to fit in a square hole here. Now, there's nothing wrong with being the square hole if that's what you are, but I'm definitely much a round peg and I'm proud of it. And what I want to say to you is embrace your differences. It can be really easy to think that being different is wrong, and it really isn't. And you can look at that at any part of society. Now, I'm not talking if you're racist, sexist, ageist. If anybody saw my picture on my private page last night, Not a very good picture on ages, because apparently at 50 I'm supposed to look like a granny with a bun. In fact, I've worn my hair in a ponytail today deliberately, in a bun with, I don't know, slippers on and very baggy clothing. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But if you're any of those things, then yeah, you need to step up and not be different. But if you are just have a different idea of how you want to run your own business, if you're not employed and people don't get you, maybe you don't like certain things or doing certain things, that makes you unique. And we need to celebrate that being different is great. It is great. It is a good thing. It's not something you have to force yourself, like forcing yourself into a pair of tight shoes. You shouldn't be doing it. Elasticated trousers, said Karen. Karen saw this picture. Here it was anyway. I won't go on a rant about that because I'll go a whole nother realm. But yeah, very funny. At 20, you get the pink box and you look beautiful. Between, I think it was 30 to 50 or 40 to 50, you get a green box and you're looking okay. You get to 50 and oh my God, you go from 50 to 90 in your looks. You did get a colour on that one. And if you, oh my God, if you hit 60 on this picture, and maybe I'll post it in here later. If you hit 60, your box went grey. So it was the grey part of your life, 60. Okay, I'm only 8 years off 60, and I've got friends that are 60 and still out running, still out doing everything they want to do, having a great life, looking great. Well, when you're 60, you look like you've only got a few more hours. That was it. It was very sexist, to be honest, this post. Anyway, lockdown has taught me not to try and fit in anymore. I'm me, and if you don't like it, tough. I think it's great. I think as long as you're being empathetic, you're being professional, you're not being rude, you're not being unkind, you're not being racist, you're not being sexist, you're not being ageist, you're not being any of those awful things that you could be, then embrace your difference. And actually, what I want you to do today, and give me some thumbs up if you're going to do this, embrace that it's a fabulous thing that you're different. That's what I did. As soon as and it was this, and I've always thought that I like to be me, and over the years, and maybe it is because I'm 50 and I look like I need to wear elasticated trousers. Not doing that, still in my jeans. But in my 50s, I got less wanting to be how other people wanted me. I tried it and it didn't feel right, and it didn't mean people got the best out of me. I have had far more success in my businesses since I decided to be me. And with all the caveats that I've added on already, the nice me, the professional me, the one that actually, that is me. I don't have to try too hard on those things because I'm not any of those other things, but I'm very careful that I portray the best of me, the best of me. So it's not being me, it's the best of me. And I embrace that. And when I tried to do this positioning statement, it was a real like, well, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to follow it step by step, step by step. I do this, I do this, I do this. And my positioning statement, I can't remember how it came out exactly, but it was like, I help business owners to grow their business. I help them overwhelm, that lacking confidence, and over limiting beliefs, and I give them motivation. And it was okay, but it could have been given to any type of mentor that helps people with their businesses or anything. So whether it be wellness, fitness. And it was really good. I got called out in another group I'm in. I put it in, I said, I'm just trialing this. What do you think? Business group. And this person said, well, yeah, it's okay. But can I just say, and it was really sweet actually. And it made me think as well that people put you on platforms when they shouldn't. And she said, I'm not sure if I should say this to you because you do so well. And I was a bit like, well, number one, I hope I don't portray that, and I'm going to make sure I don't, because I'm no different to anybody else. And number two, I love that she gave me that feedback, and it made me think, and I was like, oh my God, that's not me. So my positioning statement, I should have brought it down. And I actually, to be honest, I'm never going to learn it rote, because that's not me either. That is definitely my round peg not fitting into a square hole to go to any event and be able to repeat it off like, I don't know, you know when somebody's got some cheesy tagline, that's not me. If you're a cheesy tagline person and it goes with you, then fine, but that's not me. So my positioning statement now, these are the nuts and bolts of it, is basically, I tell it how it is, I'm kindly blunt, I will kick butt when needed, I'm knowledgeable, I know my stuff, and I'll motivate you. And most of all, I'm going to help you commit to achieve anything you want. And that is the nuts and bolts of it. And I'm really proud that I haven't sat here and read it off for you, because it doesn't feel right. And that's just not how I am. Now, other people might want to do that. So tell me today, what makes you feel different? So what do you feel you're different, and do you embrace that or do you not? Keep it short so it doesn't take you too long to type in. But what do you feel makes you feel different? Do you feel like you are trying to fit into a square peg, or do you feel that you're round, you're perfectly happy, And if you don't fit, that's fine. You're embracing what's different about you. Tell me in the comments. I'm going to have a little search through, little scroll through, see what I've got. Lots more people. Oh, I love it. Jennifer says, I'm more hexagonal. Nearly there, but not quite. But if you're hexagonal and you fit into a hexagonal hole, that's absolutely fine. It's probably not, is it called a hole? I suppose it is called a hole when it's a hexagonal because it's whole. Yeah, I don't know why I suddenly thought that. But yeah, if you're fitting into that hole and you're happy with it, you go for hexagonal, Jennifer. I would say be hexagonal. I wish I thought of being hexagonal, to be honest. I think now I might have to be oval or something. Love it. Right, tell me in the comments. Morning, Monica. Nice to see you on. Morning, Noleg. I hope I've pronounced that right again. Morning, Elle. Karen, you can go away with your elasticated trousers. Morning, Tracy. Morning, Tracy and Tracy. Morning, Anna. Woohoo. So tell me in the comments, what makes you feel different? Are you embracing it? Or are you trying to force yourself into that non-fitting hole? The other thing I'm going to say while you're putting in that is you are the sum of the people that you surround you. Now, I've got many people that surround me, but the people I make myself the sum of are the people that get me and understand me. And even if they don't get me, they cheer me on. Or they're people that I trust enough to tell me when they go, I'm not sure about that idea, but have you tried this or that? They're the people that get me and I want to surround myself with. The ones I tend to have, and I have different circles of friends. So I have an inner circle, which is very small, to be honest, and especially business friends as well, very small inner circle. Then it goes out a bit and I have some other friends, and then it goes out a bit more and I have people that I know that are friends, and of course I'd be there for them, but I don't need them to understand what I do. I don't need them to understand or get me. Right, come on guys, put your comments in. I can't see any more coming in, so I'm waiting for them. But that's where I see myself. I'm now going, our phone's ringing. And the only person that uses the phone right now is anybody doing spam calls or the physio that happens to be ringing for Eddie. So maybe that's what they're ringing for. Maybe they're ringing him early. Checking he's ready, I'm not sure. Come on guys, with your comments, let's go. I'm just gonna do a little dance while you come in. I can't believe that you all feel like you're a round peg fitting in a round hole, or you're a square peg fitting in a square hole, and it's all going perfectly. I don't believe you, and I'm going to call you out on that. And that is probably where my positioning statement would take me, is I'm always going to call you out. I'm always going to say what I think. So Jennifer says, thanks Jennifer. Right, let's have a look. Morning Lulu. So I'm just asking if you are different. So I definitely feel like sometimes I'm a round peg trying to fit myself into a square hole, and I'm determined I'm not going to do that. I don't need to fit in any square holes. I'm going to be round and I'm going to be different and I'm going to be me, the best me I can be. But that's what I want you guys to embrace too. Jen said, I've never been especially career focused, not inclined to go for promotion. Because of that, I can't help but feel that my colleagues view me as less than me. Jennifer, and that's just in your head. So I embrace anybody, and you've heard me have my rant the other day about somebody being in phase 1 of their business if they were earning under 100,000. This isn't my words, let me say, and phase 2 above 100,000. And that really irritated me because I believe success, right? Success is being where you want to be in your business, being where you want to be in your life. So if you want to be running marathons and you're doing it, that's success. If, however, you just want to run a 5K and do a walk and run and do couch potato, that's success. If you don't like running and you decided to walk, I don't know why I've picked exercise, but let's go with it, and you want to walk, that's success too. But have your own success. So if you don't want to be career focused, I actually think that is a great thing, Jennifer, that's you. Now, that wouldn't be me. I'm quite career focused or success focused. But I certainly don't expect everybody else to be the same. And I think it's wrong. I think as long as you're happy and you've got everything, so don't tell me you're not success focused and this isn't aimed at you, Jennifer. Don't tell me you're not success focused if you want more money and you can't get it, right? You need to go and have a little bit look at where you can be. Maybe success isn't the right word, but maybe more driven to get there. But if you're quite happy where you are and you don't need any more, then you have achieved what you need to achieve. Okay, whatever it is. And I think, brace it, I think it's great. I think it's great. But your thing about your colleagues, you don't know what actually might be happening. Your colleagues are going, wow, I love it that Jennifer is so happy where she is. I wish I could be more like that. Why am I trying to achieve things that I don't need to achieve? Yeah? So let's have a look. Any more comments? Morning, Azumi. I like your circle description of friends. Yeah, I think it makes it easier because we have lots of friends, but sometimes it's really easy to get upset with friends when they don't understand. And it's really funny because let me show you a friend who happens to be sitting on my desk. Not literally. And I know she's on the live, so isn't that funny? Look who's on the front page of my new, there's lovely Karen Murray, and it's back to front. Let me turn it around so I can show you. But Karen's in my circle, my close circle of business friends. Now, if I can turn it round, it'd be great without turning you off. Yeah, that's done it. Right, okay. So this is the awesome Karen who says, stop looking at other people. Well, that's Jennifer. That one's for you. This is one of my top tips. There was 25 plus a bonus, but I think we might be getting up to 30. So I'm just waiting for the last few people that have gone, oh my God, I want to be on that document. This is, yeah, oh, hello. And you're not on the very first page, Karen, actually. There's a few people in front of you there, but you've managed to be on the first page sitting on my desk. Got the awesome Dax Moy, so Dax is up next. This is coming out in PDF. If you're not on my mailing list yet, you need to click on that blue button and sign up, because if I can get all the entrepreneurs that I've got, getting the entrepreneurs to give me their top tips in a timely fashion and within enough that I can fit it on the page has been quite a challenge in itself. I love it though. I love it because they're all round pegs, not prepared to stick into a square hole. And I love that about them. But this is coming out and it's going to be free. It's a free document. It's full of massive stuff. Karen had a sneak preview because I've been sending out to people saying, is it what you wanted it to be? Does it look like how you want it to be? It's going to be my free download that you can upload. But if you sign up to my Time Out News, we've not got it on the landing page yet, but if you sign up to my Time Out News on Friday, I am going to get this out to my Time Out News people, okay? There will also be opportunities to sign up at a later date and you'll see Facebook ads and whatever. But if you want to be one of the first to get it, just click on the blue button at the top and you can sign up to my Time Out News. And every Friday I send you top tips. But these are from other business owners. And Tracy likes it. Do you know, I'm really proud. And we've got people like Karen Murray on it. We've got, I didn't know I was going to talk about this. It just happens to be on the table. I've been working on it this morning. We've got Stu McLaren, multi-millionaire, my business coach at the moment in Canada. Go and look him up. We've got Honore Corder on there giving her tips. Honore Corder, co-author of Miracle Morning, plus author of some awesome books out there that she has written, which I absolutely love. So we've got Honore Corder. We've got Charles Wasmond is on there. We've got loads of people that I've worked with. We've got Lulu Walsh is on there. We've got a few people. I have to find your page, Lulu. I'll flick through. We have got some awesome people. Kirsty's on there too. We've got people that are sole practitioners to multimillionaires on there. And I'm so proud. When I started it, I didn't know how good it was going to be. And I'm reading it going, oh, bloody hell, that's a good tip. So if you want it, sign up to my newsletter. It's at the top of the page in the blue button. Or just put PDF, please, in the comments, and I'll give you the link to the sign up for my Time Out News. And yeah, it's coming soon. But yeah, I'm very proud. It's just I've had 2 more people this morning reach out to me, go, oh my God, I'd love to be on that. I'm like, oh my God, you're too good not to have on there. So, and for some reason, I want to have it as a round figure, like 25. You had 25 plus a bonus, which was one from me. Now I've got, I think, 27, so I need to have 30. So anyway, all getting difficult. Anyway, I'm not sure, but this is, I was going back to my circle of friends. Karen is in my close business circle of friends. And I've seen Karen sent me a message, but I haven't seen it yet. But she sent me something this morning. I'm sure there's a little doubt. I had a little look just before I jumped on live, Karen. I haven't opened it yet. But I think she sent me something to motivate me. That's the people you need around you. Okay, Lulu's on here. Lulu's one of my business friends and a friend. And, you know, she sent me my face cream. I mean, I love Lulu. And she's doing some great stuff at the moment. But there's people around you that you need to keep in your close knit. But then what you do is you have people on the outside that are friends. You don't think of them badly when they don't understand your journey. You have them as friends for what you need. To have a chat about your nails, your hair, your whatever. It used to drive me mad that I'd see other friends and I'd think, you have no idea what I'm doing as a business person. No idea. And then I'd think, oh, actually, that's unreasonable. Why would they need to have an idea? And I just don't worry about them not knowing. And it's very great. It's very, I was going to say funny, but it's maybe not the right word. But I find it funny when they go, oh my God, I've just seen you on Facebook and you've got a huge following. And oh my God, you're so motivating. And they don't know that side of me. But I don't worry. So much love for you too. Oh, thanks, Lulu. I love it. And I love the fact that Lulu, I tell her every time, she has the same name as my daughter. And I love that. And it's not somebody's second name, Lulu, because it might be mine, but I know she gets told that a lot. Same name as my daughter. So every time I see it, I go, oh, I love that. I love that. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going off on tangents. But today, give me a thumbs up or give me a heart or give me a yes. Give me all of them, to be honest, because I really want you to feel this today, that you don't have to fit in a square hole. If you feel like a round peg, be a round peg. Be the best round peg you can be. Go and polish yourself up. Go and make sure your edges are all smooth. But don't feel you have to fit in that square hole if it doesn't suit you. Now, I always throw a little caveat in. This doesn't mean you're mean and nasty and you can just go and be it. And it doesn't mean that you can go, I don't like working on my business, so I'm just not going to do it, because Helen said I could be any type of round peg I wanted to be. No, I'm talking about the one that takes action. I'm obviously, because this is my world, I'm talking about the one that commits to whatever they want. You can achieve anything you want to achieve if you just commit to do it and you learn to commit. And there's principles that I use to work with that. And if you're interested in that, then sign up to it's a bit of a sign up to my newsletter day today. Who knew? But I know that I talk about it a lot in there. So if you want more, buy my book. I've got your back. Go on to Amazon. You don't have to be a therapist to get the essence out of that. Although it is set up for therapists, it talks a lot about general marketing, and my principles are all through that book, and they're all through anything I do. And that's deliberate, because I don't believe having marketing methods is enough. I don't believe following somebody's format to fit in a square hole is enough. What you have to do is you have to have self-belief, you have to know how to do it, you have to have confidence in doing it, no limiting beliefs, or at least have them squashed down, and then you can commit to anything you want. So give me some, what do I want in the comments? What should we have? Let's have a woohoo in the comments to finish off. If you feel like today you can take on Wednesday and you can be the person you want to be, and you are going to embrace those close unit of friends to be, and Sue Ford's just come on. She's one of my close units of friends, business friends, and she and I are on a live in 5 minutes, are we, Sue? I know that if people start looking at the clock when I'm, in fact, let me show you the clock. Let me see what the clock says. Oh, okay, 5 minutes. I'm on another live in 5 minutes in a private group, and Sue's waiting for me there. But surround yourself with those people. Don't get upset about your other friends on the outside. Have people for different things, and your life will feel easy. And give me a woohoo now in the comments. Love it, Tracy, come on. Or a woo, whatever you like, or a WH if you want it, if you can't type long enough. Just get it in the comments for me. I want to see today that I've motivated. It's all about me, okay? This would make me feel happy if, number one, you write woohoo in the comments, because I feel I've tapped into something today that's made you think, yeah, I can do this. That is my world. That's exactly what I want from everybody. And number two, if you think this life will help somebody else, share their name, tag them in it. If you want to share it to a group or whatever, please do it. And I love a woohoo, and I love a WH. I love it, Dawn. I love it, Stephanie. Have I missed anybody? I love it, Tracy. I love it, Lulu. I love it, Kirsty. Oh, I love a capital O's at the end and a do it. You can do this, okay? You can do this. Times are hard at the moment. Times are hard. And I have to tell you, as I told you at the beginning, worst weekend of my life just passed. But it's passed. And I'm here, and I'm good, and I'm going for it. And I've got lovely Karen on the front of my PDF. Life's good. So let's take this by storm. Go for it. Have a great day. And if you are on my live at 8 o'clock, I'm on my way for my members. I'm on my way shortly to talk, I don't know, absolute rubbish. Not Sue won't be talking rubbish, but I will in that group. It's one of my favourite lives that I do. Right, have a great, great day. I will be live again on Monday morning next week at 7:30. But if you want to hear from me on Friday, then sign up to my newsletter. Just go to the blue button or put in here newsletter or PDF, whatever it is, and I'll give you the link. And it comes out on Friday. I can't get it out to you today because I'm still waiting for these lovely... Karen's very efficient. She did hers. And Karen's all about structuring your business. So I knew she'd be the first one to get it back. But having to sort of like herd almost 30 entrepreneurs... has been a little bit of a challenge, but I'm nearly there, and the info in here is awesome. And also, you're going to get it in colour. That's a black and white. Sorry, Karen, you look beautiful in your colour, and it's all blue and all branded. Right, have a lovely day. Candice, I'm going to finish off with your comment. Woohoo, thanks for the motivation. I'm definitely a diamond in a round hole, but it works for me. I love that. I want to be a diamond too. I may have to change that. I'm a round peg. Right, speak to you later. Have a great day. And remember, I'm coming to talk to you on Friday, but you need to click that button at the top. Speak to you later. Bye.